previously on All My Children.
You're still married, Jillian, and you have to deal with it. Bye.
Stuart.
You're my wife?
Don't you remember?
I don't remember anything.
Get her in here, and let's end this.
Can't do it. I don't know how.
Well, you just need to practice it.
But my face. You should remember my face. It's a stranger's face. You should remember my eyes. And the lines, the smile lines around my mouth. I don't remember ever smiling at anything.
Well, you do smile, Stuart. You smile all the time.
Well, shouldn't I remember that? I don't remember anything. These clothes, they seem like they're brand new. And then how to draw, and my face, and my wife.
It'll feel familiar soon. Just go on from here.
What about you and me?
You're my husband, Stuart. In time, you'll realize how much we love each other.
Shouldn't I feel something now?
Well, I know that someday you'll feel something again, but that's why I think that it would be a good idea if we got married a second time, to sort of wake those feelings up,
Esther, I can't. I can't give you my name because I don't know what it is. I can't marry you when I don't know who I am.
Stewart's sweater she's wearing.
Yes. She's not eating. She hasn't slept. I mean, she's got to be exhausted.
I talked to Dad about it. He said not to force her, that she will eventually.
Maybe it's just not a good time to talk.
I know what you're going to say. But we're just going to have to help her through it.
Mama?
Oh, yeah, I remember this one. I always used to get so embarrassed. All the drawings Stuart used to sketch me. I used to say, aren't you getting tired of drawing me? I mean, aside from all the wacky costumes he had me pose in, it was just the same old face. The same nose, same chin. But Stuart always used to say, Marion, your chin is my inspiration. And your nose, my muse. Can you imagine my nose was his muse? Isn't that funny?
Mama, I want to talk to you about Stuart.
Of course, Liza. I don't mind talking about Stuart. In fact, I love talking about him.
We need to talk about his funeral.
Hey.
You want to work?
Why not? Nothing else feels real anymore.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I feel like I've been moved into a fog. With no sense of direction or anything. Listen, I have to be here today. You don't. Why don't you go home?
No, I'm glad I got this to do today.
Scott, you don't have to put on a brave face for me.
I'm doing it for my dad. When my mom died, instead of falling apart, he said that whenever he felt like crying, he just thought about how blessed he was to have had her and me. You know, how happy we were. How much he enjoyed her life. He said that we should celebrate every day for her because she couldn't do it anymore.
I don't feel very much like celebrating right now.
Yeah, me neither. But hey, we gotta go on, right? That includes wedding plans.
You're such an incredible person. You know that.
I don't feel too incredible. In fact, I don't feel anything at all. Hey, look, our guest's here, huh? I gotta go fire up that camera.
Scott. Okay, Uncle Stuart. This is for you. Excuse me. Hi, Tina? Tony? Hi. I'm Haley Vaughn. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. We're gonna have a great show. Yeah. It's gonna be great. I was really talking to him about his work. Leo? You're...
Sprung from prison? Yeah, I didn't have to blast my way out.
I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I didn't think that a murder suspect would be welcome around here.
You know what? You're gonna beat that. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I need to talk to Scott really fast.
No problem. Yeah, I'm a murderer.
Hey, you recognize her?
Not yet.
Well, you might want to hurry up before they throw us out of here.
I told you, man. They're not going to throw us out of here. I used to work here, remember?
But that doesn't give you the right to go poaching their guests for your new company.
I know. But Tony Chan is impossible to get in touch with, especially now during wedding season. I figure this is the best opportunity for us to pitch IncredibleDreams.com to her.
Yeah, it would be a major coup to get her on board as a consultant.
Not to mention the advertising would be great for the site.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
I want to know what happened to me while I was a patient here. And why... Who was Anna?
I realize that you just want to get on with your life, Dr. Merrick. That's why you have to step into my office now.
Why did you say that?
Say what?
About me getting on with my life. Why did you say that? Were my eyes supposed to glaze over and I was supposed to follow you dumbly into your office and do whatever you asked?
My dear woman, I'm sure I don't know
Is that
what...
some kind of psychological trigger? Was I brainwashed in this place?
Alex, we were just going into my office. She'll be right out, Mr. Gray.
Why did you leave the cottage and come back here?
Because I had some kind of memory. I was here. I was being called Anna.
Why didn't you wait for me?
I am sick of waiting. I'm not doing it anymore.
I promised to explain everything to you, Dr. Merrick, if you'll come into my office now, alone.
Forget it. Alex, let's go.
Dr. Merrick!
Just a minute, please. I'm not leaving here until I get answers. She can help me. Can you distract him for just a few minutes while I talk to her?
Alex, forget it. We're out of here.
Why would I leave here now?
Because it's not safe, Alex. I just got another computer warning.
Doctor, are you ready for your patient?
No, whatever you do, don't bring the patient now. I'll let you know.
Alex, you're in danger, okay? We gotta get out of here.
I don't want you to keep taking care of me.
I can't let you continue this, all right? Let's go,
I am
Alex.
too close. give me a few minutes with her. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that's all.
5 minutes. That's all. Stay right here. I get him into the office. 5 minutes.
Okay. What's going on?
Well,
I thought Dr. Marek wished to discuss her records.
she does, as a matter of fact, but she's authorized me to take care of everything.
That's highly unusual. We can't disclose patient information to anyone other than the patient or a family member.
Well, you're in luck because I'm the brother-in-law, therefore a family member. So, why don't we go into your office and you can tell me why are you feeding me all these lies? Okay?
No. Gray. Mr. Gray, no. You have to understand, Mr. Gray. This is highly irregular.
Yeah, well, a lot of things are irregular about this place, Doc, including you. Like, why are you telling me first about these records, huh? First, they were sealed by the British government. That's not true. Then you can't find them. Now, all of a sudden, you find them, and they're forgeries. Very brilliant forgeries. Congratulations. Now, what the hell is going on here, Doc?
Do you remember me? Sorry, Mum. We spoke a few weeks ago. You called me Anna. My name is Alex, but I wondered why you did that.
I should keep clean.
Don't be afraid, please. Oh, please. Oh, you're trembling. Please. God, what has this hospital done to you?
This is not a hospital.
Okay, models, Becca, Greenlee, Tina, report to the dressing room right away, please. Right away.
Ryan, Adrian, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, just poaching. Hey, Eli just called your name. Are you modeling?
Yes, and I plan on being gorgeous. Stay for the show. I'll introduce you to Tony Chan.
You got a deal.
Hey.
You, moonlighting again?
This is the man with 2 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
Isn't this fabulous? Yeah, I always wanted to be a spring bride. Yeah, me too. But, you know, for now, this is as close as I'm going to get.
Excuse me, divas, you wanted in makeup and hair about 10 minutes ago for touch-ups? Thanks.
Gotta go. Are you going to stay for the show?
Yeah, looks that way.
Cool. I'll throw you my garter. Hey, Ryan, you're going to sign Tony up for Incredible Dreams, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Having her as a wedding consultant would be great.
Greenlee!
I'll do what I can.
All right.
See ya.
All right, everybody, we're going to be live in about 20 minutes, so look sharp, all right?
Eli, our male model just called in sick. Apparently he had, like, some sort of allergic reaction to thinking.
What was so what, you needed to fill in?
Yeah.
What? I got one. Adrian will do it. Have you seen this guy in the top?
No, come on, go. Please.
Thank you, Adrian. You'll be a gorgeous stand-in. Do me a favor, will you take him back and show him the dress he has to wear?
You are toast, my man. This way.
Miss Chen. It is so great to meet you. My mother has told me so much about you.
Oh, how nice. And she is?
Vanessa Cortland.
Oh, yes, Vanessa. I met her last year at the Buckhalter's wedding in Southampton.
She said that it was exquisite.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I haven't had the pleasure of doing one of her weddings.
Yeah, well, my mother's weddings usually happen pretty suddenly.
I didn't get your name.
Leo Dupre.
Sounds familiar. How do I know you? Are you an artist?
Oh, no, actually, I'm a murder suspect.
Oh, that's it.
Scott? You know, when my brother died, I did anything I could to keep from feeling the pain and the loss. But sooner or later it stops working and you get hit with your feelings. And I just want to let you know that when that happens, I'm going to be here for you.
Thanks. Thank you. But, you know, we're going live in 5 minutes. Neither of us really have time for this right now.
Becca!
Dad and I can help you make the arrangements, Mama. Or if you want, we could just take care of it ourselves if that's what you'd like. I don't think we should talk about the arrangements just yet, Liza. Okay. You know, this morning I was in the shower. I knocked over Stuart's shampoo. He always forgot to put the lid on it. And as it started spilling into the shower, I yelled out, "Stuart, you did it again!" Did it again. And then I remembered. I never really minded anyway. You're right, Liza, you're right. We should make arrangements.
Marion, everybody who knew Stewart loved him. I'm sure that most of Pine Valley would want to show up to pay their respects.
Yes. He deserves to have a fitting send-off.
I knew it. I knew you were alive, and I knew you'd come back to me.
Mama, that's Adam, Mom.
Adam?
Sorry. I wish it had been me in that fire instead of Stewart.
So do I. Because Stewart didn't deserve to die alone in that fire. You did. You broke his heart. You killed him.
No, Mama.
You killed him. You killed him. You killed him.
Stewart, when was he like this? Come on. Let me see you.
Where have you been? I mean, you look like you haven't slept. Have you eaten anything? Do you want me to fix you something to eat? Why aren't you saying anything to me? Dr. Benton, what's going on?
Mrs. Chandler, we're remanding our husband to Oak Haven immediately.
You will get your hands off of him.
Don't push yourself, Stewart.
Shouldn't I know my last name?
It's Glenn. We're Stewart and Esther Glenn.
Where'd we meet?
In the woods. We were tracking butterflies, and we saw each other, and we just fell in love in first sight. But, you know, I really think that you should rest now.
Could you tell me some more about when we first met?
You know, we have the rest of our lives to remember that day, but right now, you are still just 2 weeks from your head injury, and you need to rest. And one day, all those feelings will come back after we get married, stronger than ever.
Will my memory come back?
Maybe so.
Are you leaving?
Just for a little bit, you know. If we're going to get married again, there's a bunch of stuff that I should do, but I don't want you to worry. I just want you to lie here and sleep and dream about butterflies, okay?
And here we go in 5, 4, 3.
Hi, welcome to Wave. We're live. I'm Haley Vaughn, and have we got a show for you today. If you're a bride or a groom and you're trying to plan your wedding, stop pulling your hair out. Help is on the way. We have a very special guest. Tony Chan, wedding planner to the stars, is here to answer all your questions and give you some advice to turn your wedding dreams into a wedding reality. For instance, did you know that you could log onto a website and plan your entire wedding from the ceremony to the tossing of the bouquet? But before we begin, let me just say again how pleased we are here at WRCW to be ABC's newest affiliate. And now, please help me welcome Tony Chan. Tony, welcome.
Thank you, Haley. It's great to be here. And you're right, the newest trend is online wedding planning. The gowns you'll see today can be viewed on this new website. So if you need to get a closer look, you can log on at abc.com/wave.
Now, Tony, the biggest thing, as far as wedding plans go, there are so many, it's like gazillion. But I think the biggest thing, far and away, would be the wedding gown for the bride and the groom's tux. Am I right?
Right you are. The bride's dress and the groom's tux can set the stage for the entire wedding. That's why if you're a bride or a groom-to-be, selecting your gown and tux is the biggest decision you'll make, next to choosing your partner.
That's true. Well, Tony was nice enough to bring with her today some creations from the one and only Vera Wang, who is a top Hollywood designer to the stars, provides dresses for the Oscars, and caters to some pretty sophisticated clientele. So, let's get started.
Our first model, Greenlee, glows in this organza gown, which has scallop bodice. The winter floral beadwork and full A-line layered skirt flows beautifully on Greenlee. Thank you, Greenlee. Our second model, Tina, is stunning in this ivory halter bodice creation. With its empire beaded bands and its full tulle skirt. Thank you, Tina. Our third model, Becca, looks gorgeous in this file square neck design with inverted front pleat panel design. Notice the 3/4 inch button detail sleeve and back button detail down chapel train. Thank you so much, Becca. Our last model, Jillian, is wearing a strapless organza sheath dress with a beaded band at the bodice. It's just beautiful. Thank you, Jillian. Aren't they fabulous?
Oh, yeah.
You know, one of them could be yours to wear for your wedding, Haley.
I know. Okay, all right, I have a confession to make. It's no coincidence that you're seeing my most beautiful friends model these most beautiful gowns. I couldn't decide on which one I wanted for my wedding, so I need you to help me pick. That's right. I need you to log on right now to abc.com/wave and cast your vote for whichever gown you think would be prettiest on me. So hurry. Remember what Tony said. The fate of my wedding hangs in the balance. So cast your vote right now at abc.com/wave and name that dress. Ladies.
This place has nothing to do with medicine.
Well, what happens here? What happened to me while I was here? Please, you have to tell me, please.
All my children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
Anna, I want to tell you, but I can't.
Oh, please, please, you have to tell me. Why do you keep calling me Anna?
There's nothing more I can tell you, Mr. Gray. Martha, what are you doing talking to our visitor?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing, sir.
Are you sure about that?
I have to keep cleaning. I have to mop.
What's going on here? Why can't I talk to her?
She's a delusional patient. Most of the time we keep her confined. There's no telling what she'd say. Most likely what she thinks you want to hear.
All I want to hear is the truth.
Martha, go back to your room.
No, you don't have to listen to him. You can come with us if you want to.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll get you out of this place. That's enough. I won't have you upsetting my patient.
No, you're doing a fine job of that yourself.
Our business here is finished. Pursue whatever course of action you deem necessary, but I want you off these premises now, or I'll call the police.
Fabulous show, Haley. I loved your idea to have the audience vote for your gown on the website. Can't wait to see which one they select.
Yeah, with everything going on, I really can't think about wedding plans right now.
Well, if you need some advice, you have my private number.
Thanks a lot. Will you excuse me? Thanks.
Miss Jan. Hello. I'm Ryan Lavery. If you liked Haley's idea for a website. I really, really think you're going to like mine.
Are you from that Incredible Dreams? I think one of the models told me about you.
Congratulations. That was a great show.
I did it all for Uncle Stuart.
He would have loved the bit about the voting for your wedding dress.
You know what I just realized? He's not going to be at my wedding. He's not going to be there. When Dad walks me down the aisle, I'm not going to see his face smiling at me or anything.
It's okay.
I'm sorry to do this to you, Scott.
No, it's all right.
I don't know how you're holding up. I know my dad must be going out of his mind by now.
Can't you see we're in mourning? He's not insane. He's grieving. He's lost his brother. He was never crazy. I should never have committed him.
But you did. That means he's in the care of Oakhaven. Mrs. Chandler, we've been over this. I cannot release your husband until there's another hearing.
I understand the legalities, Dr. Benton. What I'm asking for is a little human compassion.
Dr. Benton, my family is in a state of sorrow and grief. We're trying to plan a funeral here. Tell me when and where the hearing is. I swear to you I will be there, but right now I'm needed here. So unless you're planning on shooting me, I'm not budging from this spot.
Doctor, I'm the last person in the world that should offer an opinion right now, but his family needs him. Surely you gotta understand that. Why don't you leave him alone? They should be together right now.
All right. I'll expect you to keep your word and be at that hearing.
I know this might be the last thing that you want to do, but arrangements do have to be made.
Yes. Of course, yes, they do.
I think that we should go and speak with the minister.
Yes, you're right. You're right. We should do that.
All right, well, let's go.
No, please, I don't want to go. Not yet. Please. I can't leave. Not yet, please.
Mama, he's not coming back.
Well, then just leave me here with him. Surrounded by his paintings and his drawings, please. You can make the arrangements, Liza. I trust you. Only please don't ask me to leave yet, please.
All right. Are you going to be okay?
I'll be glad to stay with her. You and Adam can go.
Okay. No, Chad. Thank you. Thank you, but I want to be alone. Actually, I won't be alone. I'll be with Stuart.
Thank you. Models, please return your gowns to wardrobe right away as soon as possible.
Probably go say thank you to Tony. I don't want her to think I've forgotten her.
I think Ryan's got her too busy to notice.
You know, Becca looks really worried about you. You should go to her. Don't push her away, Scotty. Don't make the mistake of pushing her away. It's not good for her. It's not good for you. Take it from somebody who knows. I'm going to go home and hug Mateo.
I'm going to go talk to Becca.
Thank you. You were great. God, you were so natural. Have you done this before?
Modeled or been a groom before?
The former.
What are you trying to say? I am not groom material?
You might be.
Well, I must say that you look rather sensational yourself.
Thank you.
And to answer your question, no, I've never been a model or a groom before today. But I imagine there's a first time for everything.
So, Leo, you look a lot better than the last time I saw you.
Oh, thanks to you. And I promise you that my mother will reimburse you for the bail, Greenlee.
Whatever. So, what do you think? I look pretty good in flowing white silk.
You look incredible, really.
Yeah.
You do. You look sensational. You were sensational.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to grab a bite to eat at BJ's? You can tell me about your conversation with Tony Cherry.
All right. But don't you think you should maybe change first?
I never want to take it off. I feel like a princess. Hey, maybe if the fans don't vote for this one, I could buy it. Could I have a minute with you, Ryan?
Yeah. Sure. Excuse me.
Why did you just leave like that earlier? I was trying to explain something to you.
Yes, I know you were. But you know what, Julian? I've heard it before. I love you, Ryan. I can't stop thinking about you, Ryan. But poor Jake, I drove him into a war zone.
What do you expect? Of course I feel guilty.
Yeah, I know you feel guilty. You feel guilty because he's your husband, Julian. It keeps coming back to that. You're married to Jake. Not to me. It's a dead end.
Sorry about that, Greens. I guess it's the same old for you too, huh?
Tragedy in Landview.
Nobody could have survived.
Oh, not Nora. What will they believe?
Nora's dead. She's alive.
Who will they blame?
This is all Nora's fault.
You and the stupid feud of yours killed her.
Emmy-nominated One Life to Live, ABC Daytime.
Hey, what are you doing still in your dress? Wardrobe went home already. We'll just leave it in your dressing room, okay? See you tomorrow.
Maybe Haley shouldn't wear this dress after all. She might wind up being left at the altar. Why are you still here?
I still work here.
Well, everyone's gone home. You may as well, too.
Oh, come on, Granny. I'm not going to leave you here all by yourself.
Why not? I'm used to being by myself. My parents have given me years of experience, years of invisibility. You'd think I'd be used to it by now.
Oh, come on. Give it up. Just shed the dress. Let's get out of here. We'll go drown our sorrows in cheap champagne.
What is it, Leo? Why do I vanish every time that Jillian walks in a room? Why can't Ryan ever look at me the way that he looks at her? But she runs him through hoops of fire, and yet he keeps going back for more. All I want to do is make him happy. Why can't he see that?
Forget about him.
I can't.
Come on. Greenie, what happened to the subliminal seduction experiment?
It wouldn't matter if I grew 5 feet taller, or dyed my hair black, or spoke with a Hungarian accent. Ryan's under some kind of spell.
Greens.
So you know what? Never mind. You're right, Leo. This is getting old.
Hey, where are you going? The dressing room's this way.
room is just filled with you. And so is my heart.
This place is so pretty. I wish I could go there. Wonder where it is. Chandler Gallery. Main Street, Pine Valley. Maybe I could find someone who would know Pine Valley and could get me to the Chandler Gallery. And then maybe they could tell me where the lake is. And I could go there and find out who I am.
Congratulations, Mrs. Glynn. I am always happy to renew a couple's vows. But I do have a meeting scheduled with another couple. They should be here any minute.
Oh.
Can you come back in an hour or so? We can book the chapel and make any necessary arrangements.
Oh, sure. We can do it then?
Certainly. Just go directly to the rectory and knock on my office door.
You!
Bring the patient to my office now. I ordered you off these premises. If you don't leave immediately, I'll call the constable.
Relax, Doc. Just put the phone down. We're leaving.
See that you do. You kept me from my work long enough.
I'm so sorry for that poor woman. She's so frightened.
We'll get to her, okay? I promise. What?
Thank you for helping me. I know you completely disagree. Thank you.
You're a hard woman to say no to.
Yes, I am. It's good to have someone to trust.
Always. Let's get out of here before he makes good on his threat.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next, All My Children.
Where do we go from here?
Stuart's not dead.
This is it, Chandler Gallery.
Who could that be now? Don't move, or you're dead.
Which wedding dress should Haley wear? Cast your vote at abc.com, part of the Go Network.
You're invited to help Haley choose the wedding dress of her dreams.
I need you to log on right now to abc.com/wave and cast your vote for whichever gown you think would be prettiest on me.
Choose Haley's wedding gown.
The fate of my wedding hangs in the balance.
Log on now to abc.com/wave and vote.